Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff Inc., the Panasonic Toughbook experts. Hello, I'm Solomon with Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff Inc. Today's parts replacement: how to remove the L7500 system board from your Panasonic Toughbook CF-30. First, turn over your Panasonic Toughbook CF-30. Next, remove the screws for the back plate. These screws secure the back plate in place. There are several screws that need to be removed. Please keep track of all these screws as we will be replacing them in part 2 of this tutorial. Next, lift the back plate from the corner. Next, if you haven't already, remove the plastic cover in this area. It will cover the ribbon cable for the PC and express card. Next, disconnect the ribbon cables for the PC and express card. Now, disconnect the ribbon cables from the I/O device. Now, remove the tape and cover below the system board. Now disconnect the ribbon cable above the touchpad. Disconnect the touchpad ribbon cable. Remove the 3 screws for the hard drive shield. Be sure to keep track of all your screws. Lift the hard drive shield. Place that to the side. Disconnect the ribbon cables under the hard drive shield. Next, disconnect the media board ribbon cables. There are 2 ribbon cables that should be disconnected. Next, remove the screws for the media board. There are 4 screws in total that need to be removed. 2 black screws and 2 silver screws. Be sure to keep track of all your screws. Disconnect the ribbon cable underneath the media card. Remove the screws for the slot PCB. There are 2 screws in total. Place this slot to the side. Disconnect the CMOS battery underneath the media board. Disconnect the USB board wire. Then remove the screw for the USB board. Lift the USB board up. Place the USB board to the side. Remove the screws for the system board cover. There are 5 screws in total. Remove the screws for the connector. This is the same connector that connects the battery and hard drive. Disconnect the silver wire under the PC card. Lift the connector. Then place the connector to the side. Next, disconnect the wire under the system board. Now, turn over your Toughbook. Remove the screws for the keyboard bezel. There are 4 screws in total that need to be removed. Next, pry up the keyboard bezel. Then, turn your Toughbook on its handle and remove the rear screw for the single hinge cover. Open the Panasonic Toughbook CF-30 display so that the keyboard is visible. Remove the screw for the hinge cover over the LCD cable cover. Lift the hinge cover, revealing the LCD cable cover. Lift the keyboard by pushing it to the LCD screen and then pulling back towards the touchpad. Next, remove the screws for the keyboard cable cover. There should be 7 screws in total which need to be removed. Once you've removed all the screws, lift the keyboard cable cover up. Next, remove the screws for the LCD cable cover. Lift the LCD cable cover up. Disconnect the LCD cables from the system board. Disconnect the Wi-Fi cables from the Wi-Fi card. Also, disconnect the Bluetooth ribbon cable. Next, you should disconnect the ribbon cables for the keyboard by pushing out the clips and then removing the ribbon cable. Remove the CF-30 keyboard. Remove the system board screw, located just below the LCD. This screw holds the system board in place. Turn over the Toughbook. Remove the screws for the system board port. Next, remove the screws for the system board, which connect the system board to the system board cover. remove the screws for the Wi-Fi card. Once you've removed the screws, remove the Wi-Fi card. Remove the screws for the 56K modem card. Then remove the screws for the 56K modem card port. You may have to lift the 56K modem card to reveal the screws. Next, lift the 56K modem card and port from the system board. Then turn over your system board. Disconnect the SD card ribbon cable. Separate the case from the system board. You have just removed the L7500 system board from your Panasonic Toughbook CF-30. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time here at Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff, Inc.
Thanks for watching today. For more repair videos, click the link below. And remember, if you have a screwdriver, you can fix a computer.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.